to high school here at Lowell High School, and I thought I would pursue music. And so I went to UC San Diego for their music program. Realized, no, not exactly what I wanted to do. I'd done orchestration and piano performance for quite some time. I wanted to actually pursue business, but San Diego didn't have a business program at the time. So I said, okay, well, an alternative or option would be to transfer to community college. My parents crapped their pants when they heard that. I said, I'm going to transfer to community college, and ideally, transfer to UC with a business program. And I guess coming from a high school like Lowell, it's somewhat frowned upon, somewhat almost like taboo to go from Lowell High School to CCSF, right? And so I was under that impression, oh man, how low can I go? And this is the impression I had, honest impression. But when I came to CCSF, and I was here for about a year and a half, it was probably the most humbling experience I've ever had. I had perhaps the best instructors, hands down. And I'm saying this because I'm so grateful I met Susan. I also took some econ classes of what is a women's economics course. I took astrophysics, and I never thought I would like astrophysics, but it was one of the most amazing experiences ever. And I compared that. So I was here at CCSF, met wonderful people, and I realized that CCSF is sort of a gem in the city because you get people from so many different backgrounds, right? You have people from traditional backgrounds where they go to high school in the city, then they go to CCSF. Then you have those who are perhaps returning veterans. One of my best friends I met at CCSF, Howard Lee, he went to Columbia. He was also a veteran. I also met people who just want a second chance, right? And one funny story actually too is I was taking the women's economics course, and there was this sort of 7-year-old woman who never really spoke up in class until finally the last day of school of that semester, and we were all just circled around talking about our backgrounds. And it turns out that she was actually a professor in biotechnology at MIT, and she was just here because she just loved CCSF, and she just loved the camaraderie and the students and the support and sort of the cultural diversity of it. And that for me and that just resonated with me. So I also met wonderful people like Alex, became probably one of my best friends here. I also met Ksenia, Jessica, whom they're all also doing great things right now. Founded the undergraduate investment group. At the time, actually, Alex was the one who sort of pushed me to join him on this endeavor, because